your hands back together and then separate them and then put them back together and do that several more times and make a clapping noise. For our next guest, it is the wonderful Mr. Brian Mooney!
Johnny B. Good, yes. He can ring that bell just like he can play his guitar. There's your first disappointment for this evening because I'm shite at bell ringing and I'm shite at the guitar. There's a good start to the evening. But I don't know if you know, guys, you've seen a lot of male comedians. A lot of male comedians these days are talking about their failed relationships and how they fail with women and all that sort of stuff. And it's not difficult to see why, because in a recent survey, it was found that 82% of all male comedians were either fairly unattractive, unattractive, or very unattractive. In addition to that, 89% were alcoholics, and 93% were manic depressives. And a further 99% were a mix of all three. Now, if you're an accountant or a mathematician and you're saying, Brian, that doesn't quite add up, this is a comedy show, it's not a math lesson, so just go over it for a wee while, will you? But let me tell you, I'm no different from 82% of male comedians in that, yes, I am not that attractive. And most people, thank you very much, madam. Most people would say, well, that's enough, Brian, but I was particularly unfortunate because I had some bad experiences in my childhood with the opposite sex. And my mind gets cast back to when I was about 10 or 11 years old in the St Modens Primary School for the intellectually challenged in Glasgow's East End. And I remember, I don't know if it's the same these days, but in the old days, when I was a boy, they used to have a tannoy system, you know, a communication system where the headmaster, or the headie in local parlance, would make some announcements to the class. Now the teachers hated it because it interrupted the lessons, but we loved it because it interrupted the lessons. And sure enough, there we were, sitting in the class, and the headmaster comes on the tannoy to say that in 6 weeks' time, he's going to hold a dance for those leaving for the high school. A prom, if you will. Nobody thought too much about that. Until just the very next day, the gym teacher, the PE teacher, said to us, well, boys and girls, for the next 6 weeks, we're not doing gym, we're not doing PE, we're going to do ballroom dance class lessons. So there we were in the big gym hall, 40 young boys aged 10 or 11 here, 40 young ladies aged 10 or 11 over the other side of the hall, and all was going well until the gym teacher said, right boys, before I put the music on, go ahead and choose your partners. Well, let me tell you, these days that's not a problem for 10 or 11 year olds because they're very confident around members of the opposite sex. But in those days we didn't have a clue what to do. So we're standing there and we're looking at our feet and we're shuffling from side to side. What are we going to do? I don't know, what are you asking me for? I don't know. And then I thought, hold on a wee second. I am the most intellectual boy in the school, the St Modens School for the Intellectually Challenged. Honestly, I was one of the few that could read or write, and that included the headmaster, let me tell you. I thought, hold on a wee second, if we're going to have to dance with these creatures there, I'm going to get across there quick to dance with the nicest looking one. So while the rest of the boys were looking at their feet and shuffling from side to side, I shot across and stood beside Karen Devitt, the most beautiful girl in the school. Well, the other boys may well have been thick, they were as thick as two short planks, let me tell you. But they soon realised what was happening, and one by one they started to come across and stand beside their partner. And all was going well, until the tallest and most handsome boy in the school, let's call him John Donaldson, because that's what the bandit's name was. He came across to me and he shoved me aside and he said, beat it you, I'm dancing with Karen. Let me tell you, I was a small boy for my age. I was a small 10-year-old, and I also had those thick milk bottle glasses that you used to issue as standard. I see a couple of boys there keeping up the tradition, fabulous, man after my own heart, brilliant. And I also had one or two wee pimples in my face. Well, actually in a face full of plutes, but that didn't matter. I was a gallish wee bandit, and I was going to banjo John Donaldson one until Karen Devitt, or should I say Karen Devil, put her horn out and said, "Beat it, shorty, I'm dancing with a real man now." That's a shocker, isn't it? Thanks for your sympathy, because I think I deserved a bit more than that. Here was me, 10 or 11 years old, embarrassed in front of the whole school, and all you could go is, "Oh."
Fuck you, Karen.
Well, that's it, stop. Fuck you, Karen. That's it, stop. That's what we want to hear. No, I was gutted, I'll tell you, I was distraught. Not just because I wasn't dancing with the lovely Karen anymore, but because all the other boys had chosen their partners, and I was left with the St. Owen's equivalent of Anne Widdy come to dance. Now, to be fair, Anne wasn't too chuffed with her choice of partner either, but that's, as you can see, you can understand that. These party hats don't work. But I've been so distraught, I was so overcome with the scar of that day and of my subsequent failures with women that I've actually written a wee song about my lack of success with women. It's simply called Boggin. When I was a lad, what great fun that I had playing football in the glore and the mud. There were nits in my hair, but I didn't care. Was the best time that I ever had. And even though my shirt was all covered in dirt and my trousers were mucking and all, there was no doubt in that there was a dirty wee clan, but I was happy just kicking a ball. It was then that I saw her, an angel of vision, golden hair and a beautiful face. I vowed then and there that I'd make it my mission to win her like winning a race. I was 9, she was 10, I hesitated and then asked her would she like to go on a date. But she looked in disdain and much to my pain said, "You've got to be joking me, mate. You're minging, you're bogging, maybe that I'm snogging the guy that's as smelly as you. You're bouffing, you're manky, there'll be hanky-panky, you've no chance whatever you do. Don't build up your hope, but go home, get some soap and scrub till the dirt has all gone. But let's make this plain, your chances are main, so piss off and leave us alone." And as I get older, I changed and I told her, I finally cleaned up my act. That I knew the scoring was dirty no more, was a new man as a matter of fact. That now in my teens and my skin tight blue jeans, I was fresh as the pure driven snow. But as she came to me, a fart went right through me, and she screwed up her face saying, "Oh no. You're minging, you're bogging, the way that I'm snogging a guy that's as smelly as you. You're bouffing, you're manky, there'll be no hanky-panky, you've no chance whatever you do. If you've got some savvy, you'll get to the lavvy and get rid of that decantulate. But let's make this plain, your chances are main, so piss off and leave us alone." A couple of years passed, and I got rid of my gas, and I really did smell rather nice. I used every lotion, some spray and posh potion, and sometimes I put them on twice. One night at a dance, I then took my chance, but she shrieked in horror, "Oh no." For just as we met, I started to sweat, and I palmed off the stench of B.O. You're minging, you're bogging, the way that I'm snogging a guy that's as smelly as you. You're bouffing, you're manky, there'll be no hanky-panky, you've no chance whatever you do. She started to clever, go home, take a shower, and maybe then you'll get clean. But let's make this plain, your chances are main, so piss off and leave us alone. Some men like their girls, their ribbons and curls. Some men like a beautiful face, some like a slim figure, and some like them bigger. There's a girl for every taste. It's most men's ambition to get into position, to act out the bees and the birds. But my dream, I suppose, is for a girl with a block nose, so I never again hear these words. You're minging, you're bogging, the way that I'm snogging a guy that's as smelly as you. You're bouffing your manky, the winnie hanky-panky, you've no chance whatever you do. Don't build up your hope if you hate and get some soap and scrub till the dirt has all gone. But let's make this plain, your chances are lame, so piss off and Leah's a lane. But let's make this plain, your chances are lame, so piss off and Leah's a lane.